Okay, so how to deal with spiritual pain? And spiritual pain, as in all of a sudden you got hit with this spirituality. You comes in this spiritual awakening process. Dark night of the soul is going on, and all the pain of past lives, this life happened in your childhood, in previous years. You are feeling all over the place. You feeling overwhelming. You are thinking of dying because of this pain and suffering which comes all in your mind, in your heart. You are crying all out loud. You don't know how to handle this pain anymore, and nobody's understanding you. You don't understanding that's what's going on, why you feeling like crying again and again. You know what? Spiritual pain is nothing but the buried trauma, the buried suffering, the buried childhood rejections, childhood, that if the relationship is not good with your father, your mother, nobody is there for you in your, since childhood, you don't have good siblings, or you don't have anyone to cry it out or to say things, or for any reason your family is good but you didn't find good friends. You failed a lot of time in your past, and those rejections, that pain, it's all buried inside you. Don't you understand? It's not like that time has gone and that pain has also gone from your body or from your mind. Pain, suffering, those traumas, those rejections, that feeling of broken heart, that's all in here, in your heart, buried, still buried. Since you were like 10-year-old, 12-year-old, you handle that rejection and that failure all alone. And you didn't have the courage to tell your father how you're feeling about someone, either your friend or either in your family. That's those years and years of pain is still there, and now you are in spiritual awakening. You are hitting dark night of the soul and you don't know what to do. This pain is so overwhelming that you are dying from inside. Let me tell you, you have to sit with this pain. There's no option to run from it. No, you can't run from this pain. At that point of time, if you let that pain out from your body when it happened, you say those, if you have that courage at that point of time to say those feelings to your friends and family, maybe that pain won't, you know, buried in your body. It didn't get buried in your body at that point of time if you have the courage to let it out, but you didn't, and all those years has gone now, but still your cells, your soul, your DNA, your skin, your mind, your subconscious mind is has this unbearable baggage of emotional anxiety, stress, depression, that emotional pain which your body, not you, which your soul, your mind, not you, it's still stored in your body. Don't you understand? And you have to sit with that pain. You have to go into that root cause. If you're not understanding that where that pain is coming from, then you have to sit with yourself. This is the only and only solution to come out of this spiritual pain. And trust me, you are not dying. No, you're not dying, and not anytime soon. No, it's just your body, your soul is craving for that, you know, peace. Your soul is literally crying that it's high time now that you listen to your own voice over everyone. You stop overthinking about everything. You stop giving other people that value that they don't deserve, and they are not giving that value to you in return, and you're still doing everything for them. You're going over the edge. It's high time now. Your soul is calling you inside and telling you that shed these layers of pain, release that pain, say words to yourself that yes, at that point of time, it hurt. I got hurt at that point of time when someone said that it, XYZ thing to me. You have to understand that these emotional baggages which you have buried inside your body, inside your soul, cells, DNA, it's high time now that your soul is crying, literally, that you should let it out. You should release that pain. If you are feeling crying like 24/7, just cry it out. Write down that memory of 2015, of 2012, of 1999. Write down that memory, that childhood memory of yours when your father didn't understand you and scolded you for something. You didn't understand what happened to you, he didn't understand you. You have to write down that particular memory. You have to sit with that memory. If your friends did did something to you at some point of time in your life, and all of a sudden this dark night of the soul is giving you all the nightmares, that pain is not letting you, not giving you peace, it means your soul is craving for that peace. Don't you understand? You're not dying anytime soon. This is the truth. No, you just have to sit with yourself. You have to cry it out. You have to go to that memory. You have that memory, right? You know it. You know it. You remember it. You still remember it. That rejection, that failures of yours many times that hits you hard. It's still buried in your heart. Just sit with those feelings. Cry it out, write it down, do meditation, do mantra chanting. This is the only way to release that fear, to release that pain from your body, from your soul. And let me tell you, once you cry it out, once you write it down, that memory, sometimes in during the dark night of the soul and in spiritual awakening, it happens that pain, that memory, that rejection, that failure comes again and again and again until it gets totally washed out. So yes, you have to take the courage now. You didn't have the courage at that point of time. You didn't understand what to do with that feeling at that point of time, but now is the time to let that pain out once and for all. You have to do this. Not if that pain coming again and again. You have to sit with yourself. Cry like a baby. Write down one, two, three, 400th time. I don't know. In my case, I cried like a baby for 3 straight years. Yes, up and down, full moon, new moon, all the, cosmic things whenever happens, especially on full moon. You see, as a spiritual person, whenever you hit this spiritual awakening process, or if you are a person who is in dark night of the soul, you have to understand this all cosmic events. These, um, you know, whenever happens the grahan, you have to you have to sit with that pain, feel that pain emotionally. You have to understand why it's happening with you, what's the reason behind that pain. If the relationship of you and your father is not good and he triggers you a lot, again and again he triggers you, her talks triggers you, then you have to understand that it's not him, it's that buried emotional pain you have since childhood inside of you. And that's what, due to this spiritual awakening, it's coming all over the surface. And why it's coming? Because your soul is done with you. Your soul is tired. Your soul is literally dead now. Your soul can't take it anymore. You have to listen to your soul. You have to listen to your body, your each and every thought of yours. And the best thing to release that pain is to cry, write it down, and most of all, be aware of your thoughts. Just close your eyes every night and day before sleeping, after waking up, or whenever you get time. Just sit with yourself, close your eyes, go into that particular memory, and say out loud that I am now releasing that pain from my body, from my soul, from my mind. Say those words, whatever happened at that point of time, that my father told me these things and I told him these things. These words are now in the past, and I am finally releasing that baggage, these thoughts, these words from my mind. Write those thoughts or words in some paper, throw it out, release that pain from your body, put your hands on your heart and say to universe that, universe, I want to release this pain from my body, from my soul. Help me out. I'm releasing every energy possible related to that memory from my body, from my soul. You have to do this. You have to do this for your soul. And trust me, until you won't work with yourself, until you won't go into those memories and release that pain or suffering, it will you can't you understand, these are all karmic contracts which binds you to with other person. And if you want a good, peaceful, happy life, you have to become aware about yourself. You have to be in alignment with yourself. You have to come in alignment with your soul, not just with your soul, with your body, with your mind. Everything in your body, mind, soul, every thought possible should be in alignment with you. And that's why it's spiritual awakening happening. Spiritual awakening nothing but tells us to be aware about ourselves. It tells us how this universe works, how life works. And life is not just a random thing. It's all about our thoughts, our actions. Trust me, you have to do this. There's no other way to release the pain from your body. If you really don't want to feel overwhelmed, you don't want to feel like you're dying, if you want to be happy forever, you have to work on yourself. You have to sit with this pain. This is all I can say. If I am able to help you, please DM me or message me. I can help you with these things more. And yeah, I believe spiritual awakening is the bestest thing ever happened to you. You just take care of yourself, and lastly, you are not alone. You are not alone. We are all in this together. Don't count yourself alone. If anyone is not around you understanding you, take the help of people outside of your family and friends. You can take the help from me as well if you want to. Till then, goodbye.